So
Yes, yes.
no issue.
Why this is called anti-derivation? Because uh, what is derivation of x square?
2x
2x. Okay. Derivation of x square is 2x, right?
2x is
So when you integrate this, you will get x square. That's why this is called antiderivative. Integration of 2x with respect to dx. 2 is a constant. Integration of x is 1 plus 1 upon 1 plus 1, right?
yeah.
2 cancel.
I see.
Because integration of x raised to n is what? X raised to n upon n plus 1. Here x raised to 1 is there. If only x is there, then you can consider x raised to 1. Okay. So x raised to 1 plus
Yes.
1 upon 1 plus 1. What is integration derivation of x cube? 3x square, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when you integrate 3x square,
3x the power 3 over 3.
yes, 3 cancel. So x raised to 3, right? That's why this is called anti-derivative. Okay? Okay. Okay. Some important derivation are given. Integration. Antiderivative means integration. Some important integration are given. First one is x raised to n. That is x raised to n upon. Always add one constant. Why constant? Because when you differentiate this, you will get only x raised to n. And
Mm-hmm.
the differentiation of any constant is 0. That's why we always consider one constant is there. Okay. Integration of ex is always ex plus c. Plus c is always one constant. Integration of a raised to x is a raised to x over log x plus c. Integration of 1 over x is log x. And log can be represented by ln x. Integration of sin x is minus cos x. And integration of cos x is sin x. Okay. If I ask you what is the
Yes.
integration of 2 raised to x, which formula you will use? This one. Here a is what? 2. Okay. This is your
Yeah.
formula. 2 raised to minus x. How can you simplify this? You can write 1 upon 2 raised to x. Right?
Yes.
1 upon 2 raised to x can also be written as. Now use this formula again. A raised to x plus c. This is constant.
So I thought that we will use the fourth formula, right? 1 over x.
That
It's
is
not.
not 1 over x. That is 1 over 2. This whole thing is
Okay.
a. A is any
Mm,
constant number.
I see.
Okay. This is not 1 over x. This is 1 over 2 raised to x. So you can also write this thing as a 1 over 2 whole x. Now this can be treated as a raised to x, right?
Right.
Okay, understood? Can we move?
Yeah, please.
Okay. How can we represent integration in terms of summation? For example, see this. If I write I square, where I start from 2 to 5, it means the initial value of I is 2, right? Right here 2. And this is symbol of sigma. Sigma means summation.
Summation.
Okay. And I starts from, this is always a natural number. So always put initial value 2, then 3, then 4, and then 5. Why? Because upper limit is 5. So you have to put the value of I from 2 to 5 in natural number. This you will get, right? This is called sigma. This symbol is called sigma, and other name is summation. Okay. One more example you can see. Here J. J is an index which starts from 3 to 7. Okay. So first value of Z will be 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
In the place of Z, put 3.
Great. Yeah.
Then 4. Then 5. 6. And last is 7. Why? Because 7 is the upper limit. So you have to put the value of J 3 to 7. Okay.
Yeah.
3 square is
So
9.
this
Yes.
it's equal series, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
5. 25 over 6. Right? You can see here. Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
What's the relationship between integration and series? The summation element.
I tell you. See, for example, this is a graph, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And you want to divide the graph into, let's suppose, 100 parts. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You divide this graph into 100 parts. Each part is denoted by delta x. The length of each part is delta x, right? So delta x, delta x, when you add up to 100 times, you will get whole x, right? Okay. But this is, I think this will take so many times. It will take time to calculate all things, right?
Almost infinite. Yeah.
Yes. Sometime more than 1,000 part, sometime lakh part, right? So when you divide a graph into a smaller number of part and you want to combine all the part, it will take time, right? So in this
Yes.
case, what will we do? Let's suppose this is point A and this is point B. We just integrate from A to B. So here, whenever a point, when we combine from point A and integrate this means adding all value all at once is same as what? Delta x, delta x, let's suppose delta x1, delta x2, delta x3. So integration is what? The summation of,
Summation.
yes, summation of
Mhm.
all smaller unit, right? So the relation between this
Okay.
is y, and y starts from, let's suppose yi. This is I index. I starts from some specific value, right? A to B. This is relation. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. But when we add all things, we say this is called discrete value. Discrete value. Why discrete value? Because you can count each part, right?
That's right.
But when you combine all things, then this function becomes continuous value because you are continuously integrating all things. Okay.
Yes.
Yes. Basically, I'm saying that when a function from a to b is integrated, is same as summation of a function from I is equal to any number a to b. Okay. You can say f of a, f of a1, f of a2 up to f of b. This is a, this is b. Let's suppose this is a1, a2, and so on, right? When you add these, you will get the graph. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. First, you have to learn how to write a number into sigma form, notation form. For example, here you are given 4 plus 7, 10, 13, 16. You can see 3 is adding on each term, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Started from 4
Yes.
or from 9.
Starting from 4. So you
Mm.
can write in this way. In this way. Let's suppose you start from
1, I think. 1 plus 3, 4.
let's suppose you
Right?
start from I is equal to 4. This is first term. Let's suppose this is first term, second term. So 4 is what? 4 plus 3i.
I see.
And I starts from 0. Yes. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? So you can write up to your 6. Now when you put I is equal to 0, you will get 0. 4 plus 0.
Yeah.
When you put I is equal to 1, 3 into 1, right?
That's right.
I into 2, 6, right? So you will get what?
Mm-hmm.
4 plus 7 plus 10, like so on, right?
Yes, that's right.
Yes.
So you got this. Okay. You got a series of numbers. Then you wrote a formula to regenerate it. Right?
Yes. So you will
Okay.
get up to 22. Okay. You can also write in this way, where I starts from 1. When you put I is equal to 1, you will get what? 4. When you put I is equal to 2, you will get 7. When you put I is equal to 3, you will get 10, right? When you put I is equal to 4, right? On putting 5, 16, 6, 19, 7, 22. It's up to you how you are representing, right? Both give same answer. It's our thinking. How can I represent? But both will give same output, right?
Yes.
In this case, in the first case, I start from 0. And in this case, I start from 1. And in this case, 4 plus 3i is there. Here, 3i plus 1 is there, right? You can think in another way if you can.
Okay. Actually, the formula that I had in my mind when we started was like the second one,
Second one.
which is like second from one. Yeah.
Yes, no problem. You can think in any way. It's up to you how you are thinking.
Yeah.
Okay. So, but the result will be same. Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. Think once. I think you can get one other thing. Let's suppose 3 is adding on each term. Okay. Okay. You can think whatever you can possible, but the result will be same. Okay. Let's suppose. Let's see second. 2 plus 6. 2 plus 6 plus 18. 54. 162, 186. You can see the number is increasing in multiplication form, right? 3 times, three
Yeah.
times, 3 times. Each number is increasing with 3 times, right? When you multiply 3, the number is increasing, right? It means that
Yeah.
a, a multiplication of 3 is important and initial number is 2, right?
Yes.
Okay. 3 is multiplied. It means that when you see third term, you can see there is multiplication of 3 raised to 2. In third term, 3 raised to 3, right?
Yeah. That's the pattern.
Yes. It means that 3 raised to I into 2. And where I start from 0 to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 terms. Okay. Yes. In other way, you can think how? Let's suppose 2. 3 is multiplying on the previous term, right? You understand how it is written?
Yeah.
Okay. Always think in this way. Here 3 is multiplied, right? Here again 3 is multiplied. 3 is multiplied, right? So you can see 3 is
Yeah.
multiplied on each term. 486, 486. Okay. So 3 is multiplied. First term is 2. Second term will be 2 into 3, right? Third term will be 2 into 3 raised to 2, right? Third term will be,
Yeah.
okay. So 2 is common, right here 2. You can see what is increasing, 3 raised to I. Where I starts from, let's suppose you can write 3 raised to 0, right? 0 to 5. Now understood?
Yep. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. So see third term. How can we write this? Minus 3 plus 4 minus 5 plus 6 minus 7 plus 8. Alternate sign is changed, right?
Yeah. So it's gonna be like -1 to the power,
Yes.
and should be like odd number always the power. Yeah.
Minus 3. So you can write minus 3 minus 1 square into 4, right? Minus
Yes.
1 raised to 3
That makes sense. Yeah.
up to 10, right? So you can
That's right.
write minus I raised to n into I. I starts from 3 to 10, right?
Yeah. I start from 3 just
Because
to guarantee that
negative 1
first.
raised to odd is always odd, minus 1, and this
Right.
is even. So when you put I is equal to 3, right? This
Yeah.
is,
But in
this
here
is,
that the
yes,
minus it's
sorry,
exactly -1.
minus 1 raised to I, right? When you put
Right.
minus I is equal to 3, I is equal to 4, right? I is equal to 5, up to minus 1 raised to 3 is what? Minus 1. This is plus 1, minus again, right? Up to plus 10. Noted?
Yeah.
Okay. One upon 4 This is what? 2 square, 3 square, right? 4
Yeah.
square. 2 can also be written root 4 because everything is in root, right? So you can write 1 upon I plus 1 whole square root I, where I starts from 1 to 5. Okay.
Yes.
You can write any index. Even you can write k. Doesn't matter. Root k. You can write also n. You can express in any variable. Okay.
Yeah.
So I is called dummy variable. Dummy variable means in the place of I you can use k, n. Understood?
Yes, understood.
Yeah. Same thing. Yes. Same thing I already told you. Divide A, B, right?
Yeah,
Divide,
small
yes,
words.
into smaller parts and pick a point in each subinterval. When you combine this, when you add all these, you will get same thing. Okay. Okay. Let's suppose this is a function and this is lower limit and this is upper limit. Lower limit means the function starts from point A to the point B. Okay.
Yes.
Integrating this function means what? Finding the area of this function. Okay.
Yeah. Right. Good.
Okay. Integrating from A to B means when you add all the smaller part means that you are integrating all these part. Okay.
Yeah. So.
Integration of fx is, let's suppose, big fx. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And this is,
So this is function.
yes, tell
Yeah.
me.
The fun. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. This is upper limit, this is lower limit. First you have to put upper limit and then lower limit. Why? Upper limit means always first put final point and then initial point. Okay. For example, integration of x square is x3 over 3, right? Where you put x is equal to 2, you will get 2 cube over 3. And when you put 1, 8 over 3 minus 1 over 3. That is 7 over 3, right? This is your answer.
Yeah, excuse me, Mr. Lucky. So the notation f of x from b to a, what do you call this notation? Because this is the first time you see it. Yes.
This one,
Yes.
okay. This is called upper limit and lower limit. Okay.
I see.
Lower limit, upper limit. Or you can say function goes from point A to point B. Upper limit means function starts from A and end with B. And what is the significance of 7 by 3? You can see here. You know this is a graph of x square. X square means graph like this. Okay. And
Yeah.
point starts from 1. Let's suppose this is 1 and this is 2. Okay. It means that you are finding the area of this part. So area of this part is what? You are integrating this part from 1 to B. Okay. It means that you are finding the area of this figure. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. This you have done from by using integration. You can also find the area of this figure by using summation of each interval. But this will be very hectic and very complex because you have to divide this part into 100 parts, 1000 parts, lakh parts, and then you have to integrate sum of all these values. This will
Yeah.
take time. That's why we use definite integral over summation of,
Yeah.
right? Now you
Yes.
understood. In
Yeah.
the
Yeah. Thank you.
in the lower class you have learned area of rectangle, area of square, area of circle. That is for uniform figure, but this is not uniform figure. Uniform figure means this is, you cannot say which type of figure is this. This is not a part of
That's right.
circle, not a rectangle, not a anything. That's why
Yes.
whenever non-uniform form of circle is the curve is there, we will use definite integral. Can you name the shape of this figure? You cannot name, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
This is called
Yeah. That's right.
non-uniform figure. Okay. For example, if I ask you from minus 1 to 1, what is the area? It means that the figure looks like this, and this is minus 1, and this is plus 1, right? Okay.
Yes.
You're finding the area of this part plus this part, right?
As also. Uh-huh.
Right? Okay. So this is symmetric figure. Symmetric means what? The area of this part is same as the area of this part, right?
Mhm. Yes.
So from minus 1 to 1, you can also write 2 times of 0 to 1. 0 to 1 means find the area of this part only and multiply with 2. Why with 2? Because this is symmetric figure. Let's suppose this is area A, this is A. A plus A is 2A. So write, find the area of one part and multiply with 2. Okay?
It makes sense.
You can see when you put x raised to 1, 1 raised to 4, 0 raised to 4 is 0, right? 2/4, 1/2. So area will be 1/2 for both, right? Figure is not important. I show this question by using figure. Your
Yes.
main target is how to integrate
From
and what is the
yes.
significance of integration. Okay.
Yeah. It's an
Yes.
application. Yeah.
Yes. Let's suppose this is a mountain. Okay. Right. And you want to find the area from point A to point B. Okay. Not mountain. Let's suppose this is your car. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. And suppose you want to cover the car with a car cover. Let's suppose you are find the area of this car. Area means finding. Uh, can you tell me the shape of this car? You cannot name any type of shape. You can say car like, but what is exact name you cannot say, right?
Yes.
So you can you can do two things. Either you can divide the car into sub intervals, right? Then add all these values, or you find integration. Let's suppose this is point 0 and this is, I think you can take measure of this car. Let's suppose this is 20 meters. Okay. And you find the area of this car. Let's suppose the shape of this function is fx. So what will you do? From 0 to 20, function fx dx. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Let's suppose function is x square plus 2x minus 3. How do I know this? I am guessing one function like this. Okay. And we are integrating this function from 0 to 20. So integration of x square is
Yes.
integration of constant is 3x. Put x is equal to 20. First we put upper limit. 2 cancel. And when you put 0, you will get 0, right?
Yes.
Okay. When you simplify this,
8,000 over 3 is like to
3066. Okay. It means that you need 3006 meter of cloth, meter square cloth to cover this car.
yes, sir.
Okay. Finding area means
Yes.
what? You are covering, suppose you want to cover this car. But if I ask you what is the volume of this car, volume means what? Capacity to cover. Uh, you know what is volume? Let's suppose this is a glass. How many liters of water it can contain? This is called volume or called
Yeah,
capacity.
width by height.
Yes. So area into height. So before finding volume, we must know how to find area. right? If I ask you what is the volume of this mountain, so first of all you have to find the area of this mountain. Okay, then we have to multiply with height. Height is not same. Some height are greater and some height are lower. So in this case, we have to divide this into several parts. Okay, understood?
Yeah.
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 Okay, what is chain rule? How to simplify integration using chain rule? This is called substitution rule. Okay. Whenever a function is in this form, always consider gx is a one new function, t. Okay. So g dash x dx will be dt. For example, mm, log 3x. Let's suppose e raised to x square plus 1 into 2x. How can you simplify this? First of all, you can see this is e raised to 1 function, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Let's suppose x square plus 1 is equal to t. Differentiate this function. Differentiation of x square is 2x
Yes.
and differentiation 1 is 0. Dx upon dt and differentiation of t is 1, right? Shift dt to right side, and when you open the bracket you will get 2x dx. It means that when you replace this with t, this will be replaced by dt, right?
You did the derivation on the two sides. Okay.
Yes. Now you have to change the limit also. Initially, the limit of x was 1 and 2, right? Now you are going to change the variable x into t. What is the limit of x? 1, right? When you put here 1, you will get 1 square plus 1, that is 2. Right here 2. When you put 2 here, you will get 2 square plus 1, that is 5. So in the place of 1, write 2, and in the place of 2, write 5. Now you know very well integration of ex is ex, right? First we put upper limit and then lower limit. Why here? Because you are integrating with respect to t. So this is limit of t. We have to place in the place of t, right? This is your answer. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So we have a different integral here.
Yes. Always integrate.
Integration.
Yes.
Mm.
Whenever you always consider any function, change their limit also.
I should like. I didn't get the last part. I should like to do the limit. You said.
This is the limit of t. So put in the
Yeah.
place of t.
Oh, I see.
First
Okay.
I put
Yeah.
upper limit, then we put lower limit.
Or yeah.
Okay, see,
Excuse me, Lucky.
yes,
Um, for the substitution rule, I'm not understanding what did we do? Oh, so we have two different. Okay, so two different functions here. Okay.
yes. The problem
That's
is
the
that
point.
you know only integration of sin x, that is minus cos x, but you don't
Right.
know how to integrate sin 3x, right? This is the problem. This is basic formula, but this is not
Mm-hmm.
basic. So what will you consider? You have to consider 3x is equal to t, right?
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yes. First, change this integral into standard form. So always consider 3x is equal to t, then x becomes t by 3. Now differentiate this. Differentiation of t is 1, right?
That's right.
Okay. Now you can see, okay, change the limit also. Limit of x was 0 to pi, and this is t. When you put here 0, 3 into 0 is what? 0. And
Mm-hmm.
when you put uh, x is equal to pi, you will get what? 3 pi, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now you can see in the place of 0, put 0, in the place of pi, write 3 pi. And this is what sin t, dx is what dt by 3, right? Because 3 is constant, that can be outside. You can say integration of sin t is, right? Take minus outside. Now put the value of t is equal to 3 pi and then 0. Always remember cos n pi. If n is natural number, then it can be written as this. Minus 1 raised to 3. Cos 0 is 1. Okay. When you put n is equal to odd, odd will always give minus 1. Even will always give plus 1, right?
That's right.
Yes. Minus 1 raised to 3 is what? Minus 1 minus 2. That is 2 over 3. Noted?
Yeah.
Okay. Suppose you want to integrate this. Okay. The standard form of log x is, integration of log x is x log x minus x. This is formula for integration of log x. But this is not in standard form, right?
Yes.
So first you have to consider 4x plus 1 is equal to t.
Yes.
When you differentiate
Interval.
4x, you will get 4 dx plus 0 is equal to dt, right? Okay.
So here I have a question here.
Yes.
So we did the derivation in respect to x, right?
Yes.
Why you put like dt at the other side? Which means
Okay.
like you derive you
Okay.
derive t, but
Yes. Yes. I tell you. Differentiate on both sides with respect to t. Okay. Always
mhm.
differentiate with respect to t on both sides. So here you will get 4. Derivation of 4x is what? 4.
Okay. So if you derive
4. Yes.
in respect to t,
Dx upon d.
x.
Because whenever you differentiate, you must have two variable. One is x and second is t.
Okay.
Dt by dt is 1. So 4 dx by dt is equal to 1. So you can write 4x dt, right? I shifted dt here. Why? Because we need only dx. That's why I put here dt right side. Okay.
Okay.
If here dx over dt is there, then I can put here directly. But we need only what? Dx. Because when you are replacing this, you have to also replace this and limit also. That's why we need derivation of this. Okay. So when you replace this with t, dx will also replace. So what is the value of dx? dt over t. And the problem of limit, how can you solve the problem of limit? The value of x is what? 0. When you put 0, you will get t is equal to 1, right? And value of x is 4. When you put x is equal to
16
4,
plus.
16 plus 1, 17, right?
Yeah.
So in the place of 0, write 1. In the place of 17, write 17. 4 is 17. 1 by 4 is equal constant. Integration of log t. Now compare with this t log t minus t, right? This is your formula. Put 17. First we put upper limit and now put 1. Log 1 is always 0. Okay? Remember this. Minus minus plus
Yes.
1. Minus 17 plus 1 is minus 16. This is your answer.
Yeah. Give me 1 second, please. Let me review the full
Yes, yes. Right.
solution.
Always change log x into standard form. This is standard form.
Yeah. Yep. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
One more question we can see, last question. Is this function in standard form? No. This
No,
function
it's not.
is not in standard form. What is standard form? E raised to x. This is standard form, right? And integration of e raised to x is e raised to x. So what will you have to do? Consider this as a t, right?
Yeah.
Now derivation of x square is 2x dx, and derivation of dt is t is 1 into dt. You can also write in this way, dx upon dt, right?
I see.
2x dx, right here dt. Now you understood?
Yes.
Okay. I write this question into this form, right? Why? Because we have x dx. If you have x dx, then you can write x dx is equal to dt over 2. So here you can write e raised to t dt over 2, right? Everything you have to change with respect to t. Initially, it was in with respect to x, right?
That's right.
If you are
So
changing
here,
this, always uh, change this also. Now limit. The value of x is square, x is 0. When you put here 0, you will get what? 0. And when you put here t, you will, sorry, 3. 3 square
9.
is 9. 1 by 2 is constant. Now you can say this is in standard form, right? E raised to t is e raised to t. Now put the value of t. Value of t is 9 and value of lower t is 0. E raised to 0 is 1. This is your answer.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Rafi. I think I might be asking you some questions.
Yes.
If you share the recording, yeah, tomorrow I might have some questions.
Okay. So you can see all the question once you go you go through, and then if
Yep.
any doubt you can ask me. No doubt, no problem.
Sure. Yep. Yep. Thank you very much.
Okay, I'm sending the video.
Thank you.
Okay, all right.
Okay. Yep. See you tomorrow.
Yeah, same time.